I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever my sisters wear. When all my sisters did, I try to do those things.
When one hears the name Dwyane Wade, what comes to mind? Most likely a multi-award-winning NBA star in retirement, or a father of a young woman who has openly expressed her support for the LGBT+ community. Now, why do you believe Dwyane Wade, despite his ex-wife's desires, is supporting his daughter's decision and making such a strong effort to change her name and identity? Do you believe that he is too engrossed in the act as the reason? That's our purpose, after all. Numerous rumors have surfaced regarding Dwayne's engagement in the homosexual community and his frequent hangouts with them. Given his position on his daughter's new life, this seems to be the case. But as you well know, until you find concrete evidence, you won't be able to properly discover the truth. You won't want to miss what Jaguar has to say about this. She has a lot to say. Prepare yourselves because it's going to get really heated. Although Dwyane Wade's sexual orientation is unknown, Jaguar's interview suggests that Dwayne is passionate about the game and hosts events where guests mingle with up-and-coming rappers. These gatherings are infamous for their outrageous excesses. We are discussing a potentially lethal concoction of MDMA, booze, and uncontrollable ardor. Dwayne is not alone, based on her account. Elderly people like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are also fans of it. They take advantage of younger people, particularly up-and-coming rappers, to cool off at Dwyane Wade's party house. It should be noted that Jaguar is not the only one with this tale. Richard Von Houtman, Dwayne's erstwhile business partner, once made a statement regarding this assertion. In an interview with Page 2 Live, he claimed to have witnessed the aftermath of multiple sex parties at Dwayne and his Cottage's beachside condo. Dwayne isn't who he presents himself as, he continued. He claims that he entered into a commercial partnership with Dwayne due to the latter's popularity among the public and media. Though it was later discovered that he was none of those things, Dwayne is viewed as the decent guy, the parent of the year, and a famous person with his head on his shoulder. He claimed to have remembered getting a call from his cleaning staff, and upon arriving at the location, he was let down by what he saw. An apartment full of used condoms that were filthy, empty champagne bottles, and indications that they had had their way sexually. Von Hauptmann has observed this kind of party multiple times and believes it occurs in the same apartment 2 or 3 times a week. This information cannot be ignored, coming from a man who has worked directly with Dwayne. With audacity, he continued, saying that Dwayne's party was typically attended by folks they met at the club, and he also brought his current wife, Gabrielle Union, along. It is possible, then, that Dwayne's wife caught an STD from someone else at the party. Still, it's unclear if Dwayne is gay. Given these related incidents, one could deduce that Dwayne is well ingrained in the homosexual system, which goes against his public persona. But hold on, there's another hint that suggests he might be unintentionally coming out as gay. In his 2021 I Am Athlete interview, while talking about his parenting approach and his daughter's transition, Dwyane Wade shared a little-known anecdote about his upbringing. People are still discussing and even acknowledging that he might be one because of this. You know, when I was younger, I used to wear heels, he added. All of those things I used to do. I made an effort to dress however my sisters do. I attempted to follow my sisters' lead in all they did. At this point, anyone who had just joined the debate would assume he was gay. If not, why not introduce Zaya right away, who was once Zion's preferred sexual partner despite being too young to be an adult? Zaya is probably in the same boat as he was in his early years if he had a predilection for women's clothing but refrained from coming out as gay as he claimed. This is the reason why many agree with his ex-wife Sivin Futch's recommendation to wait until the child reaches adulthood before revealing the name change and transition. Did Dwayne take this advice or not? No way did he. Dwayne's ex-wife accused him of taking advantage of their daughter's transition for personal gain. Was Dwayne put off by this? No, it didn't. He fully committed to announcing his and his wife, Gabrielle Union's support for Zaya. In response to his ex-wife's tirade, he even said, I'm very disappointed that she continuously finds ways of centering herself and her needs without regard to her children. Even though none of us are surprised by Savin's attempt to fight Zaya's identity and her waving attempt to drag my name through the mud. While some applauded them for their actions, others criticized them and hypothesized that Zaya's shift was caused by her early exposure to the wild gay parties Dwayne frequently threw at his apartment. A few well-known people publicly expressed their opinion that Dwayne and Union were inappropriate in their actions, given the child's tender age and lack of decision-making experience. One of these well-known celebrities is the rapper Boosie Badass. Dwayne is taking things too far, according to a tweet from Boosie. He continued by saying that Zaya, who is 12 years old, does not yet know what she wants out of life, and that one day she may run into a woman with whom she will fall in love. In addition, he begged Dwayne to spare the child from a potentially disastrous operation. Although he received a lot of hate mail, he also received support for his opinions, similar to these ones. "You are the real deal, dude. You're all in on this one. Things have gotten too serious. Family, don't allow anyone tell you that you're incorrect. That is a fact. Wade has let his son down. He finds it simpler to go along in order to get along. Until he can give birth to offspring from the vajay, he will never be a woman. You are free to refer to him how you like. Forevermore, he is a man. His DNA is unreliable. Give it a minute." The rapper has already made public comments about Dwayne's company. Even before all the other hints surfaced, he posted a tweet that revealed Dwayne's sexual orientation. In response to appropriate remarks made about him by Dwayne's wife, Gabrielle Unions, he tweeted, "Lol, everyone knows that I adore women, and everyone also knows that your spouse adores dicks. I hope you realize that black people don't view you two as a power couple. They don't. I had declined to discuss you guys in interviews, and now you're the one. Hit that dick hard. You little white girl, wait on a script." He made it obvious that Dwayne prefers to play guys, and that Gabrielle, his wife, was aware of this. The public didn't really understand his tweet until they learned about Dwayne's outrageous parties. These are hardly the first parties that Dwayne and others have thrown. It's been around for a very long period. Recall that back in 2011, Jessica Reed Krause purportedly stated that Elon Musk and Amber Heard have been throwing these dubious gatherings since 2011. In her piece, she added, Amber and a few others were tasked with enticing young people to those parties. One person even revealed that they were frequently forced to take drugs before entering the party. Strange, huh? They had no idea where they were going or what they were into thanks to this stuff. Because the individual was brave enough to reveal their name without considering the potential consequences, this claim appears to be genuine. Jessica Reed also revealed that an astounding quantity of MDMA, alcohol, and sexual activity take place at these events. At the party, they also display costumes and other sinister items, like an odd play in front of the guests. She continued by saying that these attendees often gather in a quiet area with their eyes closed, and that before they are allowed to enter the party, their phones are seized. Over the phone, Jessica Reese was informed by a celebrity partygoer that the girls were clearly there to amuse the more senior partygoers. Now, knowing this from a partygoer sort of proves that things are actually happening and raises the possibility that the rumor regarding Dwayne's house parties is accurate. The insider added that celebrities, including A-list Hollywood actors, directors, and producers, were among the partygoers. Hollywood? Are you about to scream? Yes, you are aware of Hollywood, but that's not all. Athletes are also confirmed to attend these events by the source, which supports Dwayne Wade's connection to the wider homosexual party scene. He is a well-known NBA player. Recall, he has the opportunity. Dwayne is not accepting who the public is making him out to be, as was to be expected. Well, most individuals would act in the same way if they got Dwayne is not accepting who the public is making him out to be, as was to be expected. Well, if they found themselves in a similar circumstance, most individuals would probably act in the same way. How do you feel?